So the patch notes are out. Here we go again, the June update. Yeah, we gotta wait for the July update next. Alright, so the patch notes are out. We're gonna go through them and see what's going on. This patch has to address, in my opinion, some of the like super oppressive moves, like the homing plus on block mids, some of the guard crush stuff, heat smash tracking, which they have already said in the policy that came out just before this, but I'm hoping for some good stuff. I did very quickly glance to the bottom of the patch notes, and there was some stuff that I wasn't happy about, but we'll get to that when we get to it. So, without further ado, let's get on with the patch notes. So this is the state, impact of the update, yada yada yada, fight lounge. Not very interesting. Okay, all online matches. Follow and friend request options added to the results screen. After an online match, shortcut buttons will be available on the results screen to follow or send a friend request by the opponent. That's pretty cool, actually. That's a good quality of life thing, rather than have to like quit out to the pause to the main menu and then do it that way. Or like go on the profile, which is, yeah, it cuts out a lot of time, so that's kind of cool. To prevent accidental inputs during rematch standby. Okay, that's rematch stuff. Okay. Ranked patch, ranked point adjustment specification update. In ranked match, after a rank change occurs, the system will now compare both the rank point change based on the rank at the time of matching and the change based on the current rank after the rank shift. A more favorable outcome will be applied. Okay, previously, even if the players will match at the same rank, a difference in rank caused a match result could lead to a higher ranked player earning fewer points to win or losing points for a loss in rematch. Discouraging rematches. Okay, so yeah, if you reached your rank, let's say you get to Fujin from Battle Ruler, you get a promotion bonus, right, where you get like a ton of points. If you then demote to Battle Ruler, and then you rank up back up to Fujin on the first match of the set that you're playing against somebody, the second match, if you win that promotion, will give you less points and you'll be on a demotion match. So I'm guessing this is what they're addressing. Well, it is what they're addressing. Okay, onto the actual patch notes. Let's see. So this is the balance adjustment policy. Following the previous update, we will continue addressing moves with excessively high return relative to risk and high performance moves that can repeatedly create advantageous situations, leading to one-sided gameplay. For instance, Steve's 5-Fox Fury, whatever it's called, the back 1+2 thing. This is a great example of this. Homing plus on block mids, homing plus on block counter hit launchers. When I read this, that's what I think of. Balance adjustments will prioritize moves with particular high impact based on player feedback and match data. In consideration of several major esports tournaments scheduled in August, large-scale balance adjustments are expected to conclude with version 2.03. However, we will continue monitoring the competitive environment after version 2.03 and consider further adjustments as needed. Okay, so I was a bit afraid of this because in May, they said, don't worry guys, because we have another balance update in June, and now it's come June, and they say, don't worry guys, we got another battle balance update in July. It's only a month away, so it's not that bad, but I was afraid this would happen, that this wouldn't be the big balance update that we need to fix the game. But we'll see what happens when we actually get to the moves that are adjusted. The upcoming update will include further adjustments aimed at optimizing the overall balance between offense and defense. In addition to the share policy above, we will revise certain aspects of the heat system to prevent it from having excessive impact on match flow. Heat time consumption for certain moves have had a disproportionate impact on the balance and offense and defense. To address this, we will adjust the amount of heat time used by these moves. In particular, high guard crush potential moves. So I think guard break, right? So like when Heihachi does his heat smash, and then he's in Thunder God Kame stance, and then he can do the 2 option, which breaks for a guaranteed 1-1-2. I'm assuming this is what I mean by high guard crush potential moves. High guard crush. They must mean guard break. They don't mean high crush, do they? I assume not. As such, we'll increase the heat time and consumption to better balance risk and reward, okay? Tracking adjustment for heat smash is something we'd needed for a long time. For some characters, the first hit of a heat smash whiffs, the follow-up attacks would still track the opponent excessively. We will adjust tracking so that if the first hit misses, the following attacks will no longer track the opponent. This is great. This aims to prevent situations where the defending player is unfairly hit despite a successful evasion and improve counterplay opportunity against the heat smash. Yeah, there are a lot of heat smashes that do this. So it's good that they've addressed this because it's been a problem for a long time. Yep, good stuff. Where are we? Patch notes. Yes, we got the patch notes. Buffs for select characters within the range that does not significantly impact overall battle balance. That's a little bit worrying because at the moment, anytime I see buff in my head, I'm like, I'm just getting traumatized by the beginning of season 2 over and over again. So I'm hoping that they like really think about what they're buffing this time. And revision to frame advantage on block for rage arts in light of increased importance of counterattacks due to raised health values. So I'm assuming this means they're going to make rage arts like minus 20, 25, 30, which means that you're guaranteed to be able to punish a blocked rage art, which is great. It's something we've been asking for a very long time. Since the beginning of the game, actually. Common. Voices, effects, move list, text and icons. Eddie down 3. Safina back 1+2. Shaheen down 1. And Anna during pleasure time 4. Adjusted the opponent's behavior on hit to reduce instances where certain fast activating attacks would whiff. Adjusted the opponent's behavior on hit to reduce instances where certain fast activating attacks would whiff. I don't know what they mean, what exactly they mean by that. They mean like follow-up stuff, like would whiff. Heat dash. Adjusted initially where under certain conditions performing a heat dash would cause the character to dash in the opposite direction from the opponent. I actually haven't seen that, I don't think, but that's funny. Okay, right. On to the first actual meat and potatoes bit. Alisa, heat smash, adjusted the tracking so the follow-up attacks no longer track the opponent if the first hit whiffs. This will probably be for every single character. So Alisa doesn't get any changes other than that. Yo, Sensei, what up, dude? Okay. Anna, heat smash, the same thing. Reduce the tracking performance in second hit with the first hit whiffs. Then during heat, up forward 3-1, up forward 3-2. Adjust the tracking so the follow-up attacks no longer track the opponent if the first hit whiffs. Great. That's good. Up back 1, up 1, up back 2, up 2. Consumption of remaining heat has been changed from... Oh, so an increase in consumption of the heat timer. That's great. During Chaos Judgment, take throw from the opponent. Increase the recovery time by 2. And the first hit is blocked with changing the frame advantage on block from -1 to -3. Okay. Tracking ability of the second hit against size up has been reduced. Great. Recovery time of third attack increased by 1 frame. Opponent's recovery time with block has been reduced by 3 frames. Now it's -12. And reduce the knockback distance when the attack is blocked. So guarantee your 12 frame punish. Cool. Okay. That's great. That's all Anna gets, though. So no change to the homing plus on blocks. Okay. Azuka, Heat Smash, the same thing. Naniwa Gusto, forward 2. 1+2. That is the forward 2 that makes it safe with the follow-up. Adjusted the opponent's behavior on blocks so that the first and second hits are now blocked consecutively. Does that mean it jails and you can't... Does that mean it jails, so if you try and interrupt thinking she isn't going to do the follow-up, you won't get hit? Because sometimes with some moves that happens. Where you'll think they aren't doing the follow-up, and then you go in to take your turn back. And then you get clipped by the second attack. So I'm guessing it jails now. Azucena, no change other than Heat Smash. Brian caught so far with 1+2. The hitbox has been expanded downward, alleviating instances of whiffing for certain moves. Okay, this must be for combos. And then heat smash tracking. Great. Claudio Starburst forward 3-2. This is the guard break. This is the this is the guard break that we saw Molgold hit a million times. The attack hitbox has been reduced to mitigate unintended occurrences of hitting opponents who are behind you. That's great. At least there's that. Opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 2 frames. An advantage on block has been changed from +14 to +12. Okay, but that still means he can do 4-3. So he still gets a guaranteed wall splat. What? Okay. How fast is the shoulder? Is the shoulder 14? Shoulder's probably 13 frames, right? That is 14 frames. Well, the shoulder might even be 12 frames. But either way, he still gets a wall splat. Tracking ability against sidesteps has been reduced. That's great. Okay, that's good. So maybe you'll be able to react to him charging now and sidestep. Even a tiny bit, and then you're fine. It's still kind of dumb, but we'll see. And then, without the hold, without the guard break, forward 3-2, the attack hitbox has been reduced to mitigate unintended occurrences of hitting opponents who are behind you. Great. Opponent's recovery time on blocking has been reduced by 10 frames. Advantage on block has been changed from +1 to -9. Okay, that's really good. Because that is ridiculous. That was ridiculous what it was. So why no one could deal with that shit. Bro, okay, they got 2 more. Forward 2-3 hold. Okay, well, we got the same thing. Attack hitbox has been reduced, and tracking ability against sidesteps has been reduced. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. During Starburst and then regular. Okay. Okay, so it still guard breaks into a guaranteed wall splat, which isn't good. But, I mean, I'll take it. Maybe you'll be able to react against that now. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to test it out. But that's looking a lot better. Claudio, while standing 1-1. This is a crazy move now because it basically knocks down. In practice mode, corrected the issue where frame advantage was not shown accurately. Oh, it's just a practice mode thingy. Correct value is +9, right? Okay. Devil Jin. Heat and Morning Crow, 1+2. That is the unblockable. Consumption of remaining heat has been changed from 180 to 300. Okay, so it uses a big chunk of the heat now. And then this is the proper Hell Sweep that he got, his new one. Consumption has been changed from 180 to 300. Okay, so he probably only gets max 2 if he does a heat engager. If he does a heat burst, he probably only has 1 of these. Maybe. But most likely, he's only going to get 1 of these, and then his heat will disappear. Unless he plays super optimally. Which is better than what it was, so. Core Cycle Forward 4 for Dragonov. Hitbox has been expanded downwards, alleviating instances of whiffing against opponents with low stances. Okay, so Xiao Yu and Zafina will get hit with Core Cycle Forward 4. Fair enough. Eddie... I mean, right now, Dragonov is actually... I don't see huge issues with Dragonov now. There are other characters with bigger issues right now. Eddie, Heat Smash. Okay, the same thing. Bang, Heat Smash, the same thing. Back 4-2. Okay, change the opponent's behavior on counter hit. Right. So back 4-2 on counter hit. What did it actually give you? I'm going to test that real quick because I'm real interested. Let's see. Let's just see what it does. Knocks down, right? Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Right. Oh, imagine if you could pick up with that. Okay. Okay, that's great. So, that doesn't, So, where is it? Things... Backball 2, change the opponent's behavior on counter hit. So, it probably doesn't knock down anymore, which is great. I mean, it's a down arrow, so it definitely doesn't knock down anymore. Coursing forward 1, damage changed, a damage nerf because it was made faster in season 2. Coursing forward 2, that is the it's the mid kind of mix up. I think you can probably fuzzy if you're quick enough. if he's sharp enough. The opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 2 frames, and now it's minus 14. That's great. Okay. Leave my drag alone. They changed the shitload of counter hits. I fuck with it. Okay. Been dragged through the mud, and oh my god, Talon, that was awful, dude. Come on, dude. You can do better than that. Right. Right. Hwoarang. Down 3+4. That's not his homing low, is it? If it is his homing low, this is good. Behavior on counter has been aligned with that of normal hits. Is down 3+4 is homing low? Does anybody know that? I'll have to check that as well. I really want to know what this is. Let's see what it is. It is his homing low. Okay, great. That's really good. That was the biggest issue with Hwoarang was that move. Because you're supposed to be able to sidestep him. That's his whole counterplay is sidestepping and backdashing. Behavior on counter has been aligned with that of normal hits. Great, okay, that's much better. He shouldn't have that low, but I'll take it. If it doesn't count a hit knockdown. Wait, does he get an actual Does he get he doesn't get a launcher from this, right? No. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Okay. Jack 8, Heat Smash. Same changes. Jin, Heat Smash. Adjusted the track. Finally! The king of Heat Smashes is gone. Adjusted the tracking properties so that follow-up attacks no longer track the opponent if the first hit whiffs. Okay, but it still has really good tracking. I mean, so, like... Okay, that's cool, that's cool. 2-1-4, okay. Change the opponent's behavior on counter hit, but it's a down arrow. Oh, so it doesn't knock down. That doesn't knock down anymore. We got another nerf. Holy. And then Zanshin up 1. Expanded the hurt box, alleviating situations where a certain attack will whiff. Okay. Cool. I fuck with that, that's good. Kazuya Heat Smash, adjusted tracking properties. Oh yeah, his Heat Smash. Kazuya's low Heat Smash does actually track quite a bit. And then Devil Form up forward 3. Reduce the amount of heat time recovery on hit from 120 to 30. That's fair because they removed the homing property on it. And it's -7. And it jails now, so that if you press in between up forward 1 and 3, you will still block. You still won't get hit. So that's great. But... So that's more useful than what it was, because after they nerfed it, it was kind of useless, because there would be no point in using that as like a wall combo ender. Like for like Oki. Because it wasn't homing anymore, so you wouldn't get like trapped with that. But yeah, that's fair. Okay, 30. It's cool. Kuma and Panda, Heat Smash, adjusted the tracking. Hunting forward or back. Facing an issue where unintended behavior would occur when performing this action while facing away from the opponent. Okay, I don't know what action that is. What behavior that is. Last is a big one. Okay. During Heat Smash, adjusted the tracking. Heat and limited entry. 1. The consumption of remaining heat has been changed from 240 to 300. Okay. Surprise you went trigger. There's no Clive nerfs. Do you know why, Talon? Because I saw this before. I went through the list really quickly, like this, and saw no Clive nerfs, so I forgot to even say that in this video. Yeah, there are no Clive nerfs, by the way, guys. So my little crash out last time we did the patch notes, I'm not going to bore you with another crash out, because it probably gets quite annoying, right? But yeah, obviously I'm not happy because this character gets away with fucking murder every single patch. And it is absolutely ridiculous this character still has everything he has after this patch. But, I mean, I guess we have to wait for July 8th because he ain't getting any nerfs again. He's not even, his name isn't even here, which is fucking nuts, honestly, but we'll try and take the good with the bad, you know? So we'll move on. I don't want to spend too long talking about characters that definitely should be nerfed, because I think it's just super obvious by now what characters are like problem characters. If you've played the game, you know. If you played Season 2, you know by now. Lars, down forward 113. This is crazy. Is down forward 1 mix-up. Increase the recovery time by 2 frames when the first hit is blocked or whiffs. Changing the frame advantage from -1 to -3. -3 is good. When the first hit is blocked or whiffs. Increase the recovery time by 2 frames when the first hit is blocked or whiffs. Changing the frame. Okay, so it was down forward 1. It's now -3. Okay. Great. And it's increased recovery time on whiff as well. That's much better. Tracking ability if the second hit against sidesteps has been reduced. Great. Okay, because it was super hard to sidestep that. You basically couldn't do it. Recovery time with third attack increased by 1 frame. Opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 3 frames. So now, from -8, now it's unsafe. Right, it's -12. Good. 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 Right, -12. Great. Reduce the knockback distance when attack is blocked, so it guarantees a 12 frame punish. Great. While running 1. This is a crazy move. Opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 3 frames. The advantage has been changed from +7 to +4. I'll take that. That means we can actually do something after. We can actually move around. Yeah, I'll take that. Back 1, change the opponent's behavior on counter hit. Okay. Let me remind myself what Lars's back 1 is very quickly. Where is this fucker? There he is. He's clicking up. Ah, right, yes. He gets this, right? Right, yeah, he gets that. Is that guaranteed? I'm pretty sure it is. Probably something more is guaranteed. Or he gets, yeah, he gets this or something. You get the idea anyway. Okay, so that's great. And then Lars down forward 3, down forward 1-1, forward 2-1, down forward 2, down back 2, and back 3. Into stances, adjusted the collision detection with the opponent to make it more difficult to slip under a floating opponent. So they buffed his combos, I'm assuming that's what that means. Make it more difficult to slip under a floating opponent by extending the collision upwards. Okay, right. So they buffed his combos, made him more reliable, consistent. Law. No nunchucks, I see. Dragon Charge 4. Change opponent's behavior on counter hit. That's gonna be... So the low from DSS... The low from DSS is probably going to be a full counter hit launcher now instead of a knockdown. That's funny. That's really funny. It is reactable though. You can react to that, so it's not crazy. While crouching, up, back, up, and up forward. Adjust the timer for transitioning to a jump specifically from a crouching state. Okay, is this so we can do giant flip again? Because they took it away. I'm assuming that's what it's for. Lee back 3-3. Adjusted damage. Oh, we got a buff. Oh god, Lee. Okay, Lee got buffs. To be fair, Lee needed buffs. Like, Lee is... I like playing Lee, but... Yeah, he's not, like, he's pretty bad right now. Is Clive nerfed? I wish, dude. No. He's not even in the patch notes, believe it or not, Link. He's not even in the patch notes. Nope. Yep. They love the Final Fantasy character, bro. They love him. Change the damage. So we got a damage buff. Adjust the distance between characters on first hit to reduce the occurrence of second hit whiffing. Okay, yeah, because that happens. That does happen and it's really annoying. You basically die for it. Sometimes you'll hit the first hit and the second hit will whiff, and it fucks you, basically. You get so fucked when that happens, as Lee. Back 4. Damage buff. Okay, so that buffs his combo damage as well. Because there's a counter hit launcher. It's the counter hit launcher for Lee. It's his keep out move. While standing 2-3. Okay. Punch recovery time when blocking has been increased. Advantage has been changed from -14 to -13. Okay. So it's safer. Okay. Makes more sense because the reward you actually get from while standing 2-3 is kind of trash now. The combo damage is like very nerfed. Like very nerfed combo damage. Heat smash, damage buff. Adjusted the tracking property so the follow-up attacks no longer track the opponent if the first hit with. Fair enough. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3. Distance from the opponent has been reduced when the second hit connects. Yeah, because sometimes some of these will whiff and some of these will connect. So, yeah. Okay. And it makes sense because the last hit is a high. Okay, cool. And then 2, 2, 3, the same thing. Yes, hitbox in second hit has been a large mitigated occurrence of whiffing midway through. Lee, during heat down 1+2, fixing the issue where the players could crouch to evade follow-up high attacks and earlier timing than intended after blocking. Okay. And then, yo, thanks for the follow, Blink. I appreciate you, dude. And then crouching, up, back, up, up, forward. Okay. So actually, this is more because both Lee and Law, they have a flip from crouch if you do it correctly. And they also have other moves from crouch, right? So it's for that, I'm assuming. During heat and Jinji Do Lee. Jinji Do Lee? Okay. For 1+2. Consumption remaining when heat has been changed from 300 to 450. I actually want to know what that is quickly. Let's just look at Clive quick. Not Clive, fucking Leo. Bro, Clive is on my mind now. Everyone's asking about Clive. Fuck Clive, dude. We hate Clive. What move was it? I'll have to check. It'd be 4, 1+2, okay. 4, 1+2. I don't know what it is, bro. Why do I hate Clive? I mean, who doesn't hate Clive? How do you do Jinji Dooley? Does anyone know how you do Jinji Dooley? Because I don't. Oh, is it this? It's that, right, okay. It must be that. What's up, Jamada? I mean, because it's cool. Hey, I'm glad you like him, dude. I just don't like him. This patch is such a nothing burger. I'm still going through it, Jamada. Leo didn't get anything else. So his low didn't get touched, okay. Leroy Heat Smash, tracking, cool, okay. So nothing about the sidestep 3+4. I think it's sidestep 3+4, right? That plus another plus move. Everyone has plus moves. A lot of them. Lily. 3-1. Tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced. Oh my god, can I even speak, bro? The tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced. When I'm not even on the page for you guys, the tracking capability of the second hit has been enhanced when landing a first hit, mitigating occurrences of whiffing midway through. And then 3-2, tracking capability has been enhanced. Okay. I don't even know what that is. I'm gonna have to check that again. Sorry, guys. Maybe you just want me to read the patch notes, but I feel like I really need to know exactly what it means. So I can get a better understanding of what they're actually doing. 3-1 and 3-2. Okay. Ah. Okay. They gave that more tracking. Why has that got more tracking? Oh, and landing the first hit. Okay, that's fine. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I didn't read when it says landing the first hit. Right, okay. Paul Heat Smash. Okay. Opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 12 frames. The advantage on block has been changed from 12 frame to -14. Wow, his Heat Smash got nerfed. It's now -14. Do you know what? That is so fair because how many characters have low Heat Smashes that are like -17? You know what I'm saying? I know his is quite short range, but a lot of the others are also quite short range. So, you know, that's only fair. Kazi's is -14 as well. Then Heat, Court Circle Forward 2. Opponent's recovery time when blocking has been reduced by 7 frames. Advantage on block has been changed from -6 to -13. Also forward 2. Also go forward 2. Let's see. Also go forward 2. Oh, what, bro? Why am I getting confused about quarter circle forward 2? Holy shit! I must be tired, dude. That's this fucking death fist. Okay, right. Damn, that's embarrassing. Okay. Its advantage on block has been changed from -6 to -13. Really? Okay. Wait, what? Oh, during heat. Wait, so if I go... Oh, I haven't done the update. I haven't done the update, that's why. That's why it doesn't look like that. But this, so this is gonna be -13. Yeah, by the way, guys, I should say, if you're watching this as a video on YouTube, I haven't updated the game yet. The patch notes have just come out, so that's why, you know, nothing has changed when I'm actually looking at the characters specifically, right? I'm testing the stuff out that will be changed when you next play the game. Okay. Okay, so his Death Fist is now punishable in heat. That is wild. That's actually massive, dude. Forward 2, 1+2. Consumption and raining heat has been changed. Consumption and remaining heat has been changed. I'll change the damage. It's a little bit of a damage nerf. Oh my god, I didn't show you guys. Hang on. Oh, it's this move. It's this new one. Okay, cool. So, consumption remaining heat has been changed from 240 to 300. Change the damage. You got a bit of a damage nerf as well. Okay, it's cool. During heat, while crouching, full crouch, down forward, 2, 1+2. When inputting heat during heat, full crouch, down forward, 2, 1+2, corrected an issue where the first hit's startup was incorrectly set to 15 frames. Okay, it's been fixed to intended 14 frames. Wait, what was it? 2, 1+2. Go back to Tekken 8, yeah. Oh, it's the same thing. Right. So that got a bit of a buff. I don't agree with that being 14 frames instead of... It should be... I think it was fine at 15 frames, but okay. Fair enough. Deep dive, down forward 4. Change the opponent's behavior upon hit. So what is deep dive, down forward 4? Oh, it's this thing. Did they say counter hit? Upon hit, okay. Well, what does that actually mean? Yeah, my mouse is bugging. Okay. Do they mean counter hit or not? They said hit, right? Okay. Weird. I don't know exactly what they mean. If it's counter hit, that's kind of... If it's counter hit, it'll be a nerf. And it won't be, won't knock down like that. I don't know. I don't know for Paul. Reina, Heat Smash, adjusted tracking. That was all they got for Reina. So a new low is still there, -12. And a down 2, 1+2 is still there. Okay. And her Heaven's Wrath, 3+4 is still there. Which is nuts, because that move has insane tracking. And now it's plus, instead of minus. Shaheen Heat Smash, tracking. Steve. I'm pretty disappointed with Steve, because Firefox Fury is insane. Sometimes when you're defending against Steve, you're literally waiting for like almost 20 seconds, maybe above 20 seconds when you're blocking against Steve. When he's doing his Firefox Fire and Flicker, and then he does his Heat Smash, and he's in his fucking up back 2 stance. Over here, it just goes on forever against this character. when he has certain resources available, right? Anyway, his Heat Smash is not homing anymore. You're right, Jumala. Which is great. Dragging ability against side steps of the first attack has been reduced. So that's great. So at least we can step his Heat Smash down. Well, it looks like it at least. Maybe we'll have to test. I mean, it looks like it's going to be easily steppable. Usually when they do this stuff with heat stuff, like Heat Burst, Heat Smash, it's usually very steppable. So that's good. So that is good. Alright, moving on. See the drink of water. Victor's Heat Smash. Tracking. I haven't played against many Victors at all during Season 2, so I don't know how much of a problem he is. So if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments if he has got any crazy shit. But yeah, we'll see. It's -3 situations. Okay. Xiaoyu Heat Smash and the back turn Heat Smash adjusted the tracking. And during Heat and Hypnotist 3. Really? Okay, the consumption of remaining heat has been changed from -300 to -450. Okay, well, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. That move is still ridiculous. Because it launches. I mean, it's an obnoxious situation that puts you in a force mix-up, right? So having a drawback of remaining heat is like, I think you should get more than like nerfs than theirs for that move, but it's fair enough. I'll take a nerf, and I'm pretty happy with that personally. I think that's good. Yoshimitsu Heat Smash, adjusted tracking, and Heat and Kincho 2 1+2 hold. Let's have a look at Yoshimitsu. I really want to know what's going on with this character. Let's see what he's doing. So what did they say? They said Heat and Kincho 2 1+2. What is Kincho? Is that it? That is not it. That is not it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. That's not it. That is not it. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know how to get that with Yoshi, but oh my god. I don't know how to get that with Yoshi, but it's a nerf, right? It changes the remaining of heat. So I don't know how to get that. Zafina. I looked at Zafina and I was super disappointed. Why on earth, right? Some of the stuff in the patch is really good, right? And then you look at this. Why on earth is Zafina getting a ton of buffs? It's granted, it's only health consumption stuff, right? Why does Zafina still have back 1+2? If somebody could explain or justify Zafina still having a back 1+2 homing +5 on block, please tell me what the counterplay is to that. Because it reaches, you know, bro. I mean, I don't even need to talk about that. Everybody knows how crazy that is. Anyway, Heat Smash has reduced tracking, forward 1+2, health consumption change, buff, down forward 1-2, 1+2, down back 2, 1+2, down forward 4-1, Scarecrow stance 1-2, Scarecrow back 1+2, Scarecrow down forward 1, and Anathema and Scarecrow down forward 3+4. So the Anathema Scarecrow down forward 3+4. What the fuck is that? What is that? How do I get into Scarecrow again? Okay. Okay. That's it. That's okay. That's it. It's a down forward 3+4. Okay, so it's the crazy heat move that she gets from a power crush and everything. But yeah, basically, I don't know why Zafina still has about 1+2. That move is ridiculous to me. But there is some good stuff in here. I'm not going to shit on the whole patch. That covers all of the patch, basically. So we're going to have to wait for the other moves, like Paul's down forward 1 and Anna's homing bullshit. There is still a lot of homing plus on block mids in the game. Some of the stuff is addressed in this patch, which is good. I do like the heat changes, and consumption of more heat is really important to make heat not like to make heat not the focal point of your game plan. It's more interesting to have it as a secondary thing that you have, like meter, right? It's not the whole gameplay, whereas like a lot of the time now, because it uses hardly any heat, and a lot of characters, when they go into certain stances and stuff, they can get the heat back. It's like the primary focal point of the whole game is heat right now, in my opinion, for a lot of characters at least, like Lars, Law. There's a lot, right? But at the same time, I am disappointed there wasn't more addressing of the homing plus on block mids. We have some of them have been addressed here, which is great, and I do like the heat smash tracking nerf. That's also great. So I don't want to shit on them. I don't really want to shit on this patch too much, but because this is kind of what I expected. I kind of expected them to be a little bit of a drips and drabs update again. But there are some good stuff. There is some good stuff in here. Good system changes in terms of the heat and the heat smash and the heat timer. But they have said that, where is it? Okay, I can't find it. Basically, they said that July 8th is the next update, and it will be a much bigger update. I think they said it over here. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Balance adjustment policy for version 2.03, if you guys can see that. Where is it? Okay, patch notes is scheduled to be released on Tuesday, July the 8th. This worries me a little bit. Buffs to select characters when the range does not significantly impact overall battle balance. I've said this before. But so that'll be July 8th, and they did say, in consideration of several major esports tournaments scheduled in August, large-scale balance adjustments are expected to conclude with version 2.03. That is the July one, 2.03 over here. So that'll be the big one, which fixes everything. I hope. Did all characters get heat tracking nerf or just bears? Everyone did, Claire. Everyone did. Yeah, what up, Claire? Everybody did. In fact, where are the bears? Yeah, during, yeah. Yeah, they got it as well. I was wondering whether they actually got it or not. Yeah, everyone got it, Claire. Everybody. Apart from Clive. Yeah, okay. That's so funny. So Clive gets away with murder, like double murder. Like triple, quadruple homicide this time. Because not only is he not even mentioned here, that also means that his heat smash tracking hasn't been adjusted. Which is nuts. And King as well. And King isn't... Oh my god. Why did you remind me that King is a character in this game, Talon? Yeah, King's homing giant swing still there. Yeah. Yeah, King wasn't even mentioned here. I just realized. Which characters weren't even in this? Let me check quick, and then we'll conclude. Double Jin, Dragonov thing. Jin wasn't mentioned. but her heat smash is fine. King's heat smash is also fine. You can step King's heat smash, but his 3/2/2. His guaranteed, like, he has his back against the wall, and then he 1+2 throws you up against the wall, gets a guaranteed wall splat. It's kind of nuts if you actually play against that. And his home and giant swing, home and shining wizard. Yeah, King is nuts right now. It's just that not a lot of people play him because you have Lars. Who else wasn't in there? Nina, was Nina in there? I don't think she was. I think, I know, wasn't she? I can't remember. But anyway, oh, Raven wasn't in there either. Or Lydia, or Heihachi. Okay, so we got some good stuff, basically. I don't want this video to drag on forever, but we got some good stuff. And I can't wait for July 8th when we actually get the huge, like the proper balance adjustment. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, guys, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you like the video, do me a favor and like the video. Or leave a like, should I say. And if you're new here and you want to find your way back, hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you guys for watching. Much love. And I will see you in the next video. Probably a guide. Okay, bye-bye.